Hello, everyone. I have noticed that our intros in the past have neither been efficient or informative, so I'm going to try to fix that now. Welcome to Monkey Time, a podcast run by monkeys in a bar in a jungle. I am Piss Monkey, the monkey that pees constantly because an ancient witch put a curse on me. And here's my friend Roach to introduce himself.
Hey guys, I'm Roach. I'm a hyper intelligent Roach, and I'm here in the jungle bar. Who is this person next to me? Oh man, this disgusting little fruit.
Yeah, hi, I'm Berry Baboon. I'm a strawberry with a baboon face. And don't call me fruit, because that's homophobic.
This is just like the J&D days. I'm Unfunny Monkey. You can find me at twitter.com/DairySapien. And this is Jungle Bar Monkey Time. Bar.
Yeah, baby.
We have two guests today.
He's not a guest. He's not a guest.
We have, for the first time in the show's history, the elusive Baboon Jones.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Baboon Jones.
Star of Penis Time.
Baboon Jones. Yeah.
You hear about Dr. Frankenstein?
Nope, never met him. I'm here at work today. I'm running the bar, serving up smiles. And we got a new face in here today. What's your name, friend?
Who's this guy?
Hello, I am Meta Knight, everybody's favorite parody at Methaborb 2.
From the Mario games?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
From the Donkey Kong Cinematic Universe?
That's
Yes.
right.
Ooh.
No, I'm from iCup, the best parody group.
Oh,
I've never heard of
it.
Those dudes.
That is true.
Maybe you would jog your memory if you spelled iCup.
Okay. Quick
I
question. What's the alphabet? I
cup.
don't know the letters.
Yeah, I
other
don't know
letter?
letters. I'm a monkey. I know P. I can pee
PP.
in a cup.
P.
This crazy juice that I'm serving up right now makes me able to talk, but I still can't spell or anything. I'm monkey still, on the inside.
Honestly,
monkey.
Piss Monkey probably would be perfect for iCup because we constantly see him pee.
That's true.
Mhm.
You're seeing it right now.
Okay,
You're right,
everybody,
You're right.
hashtag Piss Monkey for iCup. Get that trending on Twitter.
Hashtag piss monkey for
Yes.
iCup.
Yeah, our
Hashtag
12
Piss
our
Monkey for
12
iCup.
viewers will have this
The first monkey in iCup.
One thing that needs to be said is that one of our most loyal viewers is actually with us here today. I'm pretty sure there isn't a single Monkey Time episode that hasn't been commented on. by
What, all of
Meta Knight.
us?
I guess, yeah, us.
Yeah.
We watch ours a
The
lot.
fu-
but
the
I see
fu-
Meta Knight
Everyone
on
in
there a
this
lot.
call right now are the people who watch the show.
It's true.
all
It's
five
really-
all
we got
our
all-
consistent
Oh, that's true.
five
That's a good
viewers.
point.
Us.
Now that we have Meta Knight on the show, we have managed to rope every fan into one recording.
The gang's
Exactly.
all
That is a
here.
big
Exactly.
ass
Yeah,
fucking
that's a
spider.
good point, Joe.
Oh no,
No.
I'm not a fan. I just comment.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Guys,
I have
there's a
noticed
large
that, like,
spider in the
Even
corner
though
of the
we
jungle
do
bar.
get like comments and stuff, I have noticed that like the average like view length for each episode is like 1 minute.
How are we gonna get the AdSense?
That's
Yeah, we're never gonna get any ad revenue.
This is awful.
No, we gotta infiltrate YouTube headquarters.
No, I was exciting because we got like, 11 likes is not many likes. We got more likes than normal on our latest gaming time, our FF7 gaming time. I
Yeah.
was like, wow, maybe people are watching this. So I checked the like link that people watch it on the YouTube statistics, and it's like 2 seconds.
Oh my God.
Based.
So, you know
That's
what
why you
that
don't
means we
check
have to
that.
do now is we have to shorten our episodes to 2
To
seconds.
2 seconds.
Exactly, yeah.
No,
No,
make
it's,
it,
pro-
make
it's
it
probably
3
it's
seconds.
probably my disclaimer, the part where I come on and say, "Hey, quick disclaimer, the frame rate is terrible. We accidentally recorded it at like 1 frame per second."
And they're like, nah,
said,
fuck
Put
this.
that at the end.
No, we don't want to do this anymore.
Hey guys, this episode is gonna be awful. Please don't watch.
Hey, what's up, guys? This episode is gonna suck ass, and you won't be able to see anything. It's just a black screen that we talk over, so please watch it, and please like.
There's also no audio.
Stan Bigweld.
Stand big
Stand
wells.
big
Big
wells.
For about
Wise
for about
words, Meta
25
Knight.
minutes, you're gonna listen to us talk about a game you can't see. So enjoy.
We should do that. That's a good idea, Joe. Thank you for coming up with that idea.
Never say what
Wait,
the
that's
game
what
is.
that's what Dungeons and Dragons podcasts are.
Yeah,
So-
basically.
people talking
You're
about a game.
supposed
you
to
don't see.
visualize it yourself. I guess that's the idea. Hey, we could like play
Yeah.
a game, no footage required.
Nah,
Yeah.
no, you have
origami,
footage.
Origami King, no visual.
We
Yeah.
should do a mystery
Just
let's
describe
play.
what.
Where
No,
we
you
don't
you
say
can't do
what the
visual
game
because if the
is.
viewers watch it for too long, their eyes will
That's
get
a
paper
great
cuts.
idea, Barry. Oh,
true.
you're right. I see. Good point.
If they watch too long, they'll become
See,
horsey.
Meta Knight, this is why we invite you, because you bring these great and amazing jokes to the table.
You're
Yes,
the
I-
glue
I
to
I
our
am
friendship.
quite the humorous blue basketball.
I'm gonna use my
Yes.
special monkey powers to make my audio better. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's see,
Okay.
Okay, drum
It's
roll.
probably not going to work because your phone
Drum.
sounds about the same as your computer mic.
Actually, I'm gonna grab some shoes and do it better. Drum roll.
Okay.
Oh, ow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yo, slow down there, Buckaroo. Slow down
You're certainly quieter, Soy.
Is the audio better?
Literally no change. Not even clearer.
Literally not
Wow.
a single
No change except
at
it's much
all.
quieter, and
No
I'm going to have
change.
to edit it to not.
Is
be
the
quiet.
audio better now?
Much better.
There we go.
Much better.
No audio.
How do I
Great.
sound?
I honestly
Um,
don't know what it sounds like, so I.
You sound
It
monkey
it does,
belly,
it does
bro.
sound
It's
better. It does
worse.
sound a little bit better, except
Sounds like a monkey is doing the audio.
except maybe check your levels because you're definitely
It is
peaking.
for you, pal.
Oh, let me turn it down very slow.
Yeah, you're
The
definitely
audio,
peaking.
is it better now?
Yes, it's better.
Yeah, much
You're still-
better.
You're
That's
still
nice.
quiet, but I'll fix it in post. Whatever. This is
How
great.
about now?
This is
It'd be a
great.
funny bit to leave all this in.
All right,
This is
everybody.
great
I think we need to get down to
podcasting.
a serious topic.
Yes.
Family Guy character tier list.
Family Guy
Oh,
character
okay,
tier
well,
list.
Family Guy
I think
character.
yes.
I think at the
This
top we
might
have
be-
Bob Belcher.
Yeah,
This
no,
must be-
top tier is probably Explain Peter.
Top tier.
Yeah, he has all the
baby.
Infinity Stones.
His interactions with Woody were
Explain
great.
purity.
You know.
No, he has the seventh Infinity
What are we
Stone, the
talking
funny stone.
Okay, there's no chance of him of Explain Peter ever hearing this, right?
He did. He's commented on the Jungle Show.
He was there for the Jungle Show. That's
Yeah,
right.
but he vanished since that, right? There's no
When the
way he
world
would've-
needed him most, he
I don't know.
vanished.
He'll
There's no
come,
way he
he'll
would've-
come back
okay,
just
well,
for
we have
this.
to talk. We
The
have
Peter
to talk
Tar?
about what he did with Wood Ape, right? We have to talk about
So
that.
good.
Wait,
it's
what?
so
What did he
funny.
do with Wood
I
Ape?
would like
So-
to be filled in on
Okay,
this.
so
too.
Wood Ape's not here right now, but we know the story fairly well. So
Yeah.
he proposed a Wood Ape redesign to Wood Ape back when
Oh
Wood
yeah,
Ape had
that.
back when Wood Ape had like 200 followers, and Explain Peter already had like 10,000. So Wood Ape couldn't just be like, I don't want to talk to you. So Explain Peter, like, he was DMing him on like Twitter or Discord or whatever, and he said like, hey, I redesigned Wood Ape for you. I think this would make him look a lot better. And Wood Ape was like, okay, why don't you show it to me? And then he sent this dumb. I'll put a picture of it up. It's the same.
Please.
It's the same Wood Ape silhouette,
Yeah.
except it's brown and it's got like giant googly eyes and a funny cartoon smile and a single
checkerboard one?
a single it's a checkerboard one, and it has a single baby hair coming out of its head.
Like a
A
curly
single
baby.
curly
Every
baby
time
hair.
Wood Ape is on Monkey Time from now, just use that instead of his actual
Always
Wood Ape
does.
design.
Well,
that
that's
will
more
be-
like leagues better. So
If
why
you would
don't
like-
we?
If you
That
would
will
like
be
to see
the new Wood Ape design.
the other Wood
Peter
Ape
would be proud.
redesigns, Twitter.com/EJWilliams45. Like, go to tweets from last week. There's like a 50 Wood Ape designs. They're all
So
great.
I think
Yeah, I'll
did see
definitely put
couple
up
of
a
those.
picture of that dumb goofy one up there.
To
He
me,
should
it looks
use
like
that
somebody took a
redesign in
cookie
art.
cutter that was shaped like a monkey and stamped it into Green
Stamped
Hill
it?
Zone.
It
I don't
does.
I don't understand the purpose of like the single hair.
You know.
I don't know.
Just the single, like the rest I get it. Okay, you use a different wood pattern and you give him eyes, but why does he have one hair?
You know, back in the day when they did like baby reboots of everything, like a pub named Scooby Doo, that's the baby Wood Ape.
That's what I'm thinking.
Jungle
Babies.
Thick Babies!
Muppet Babies.
or Monkey
Baby.
Time Babies, maybe. I think that's a good idea. We could do that.
Muppet Baby.
You do that now, actually. I got time.
Okay.
Monkey Time babies, anyone?
Goo Goo Gaga. I'm
Diaper
wee
monkey.
monkey.
Diaper monkey.
Shit's in my fucking diaper.
How's it
Wait,
going?
if we're going back in time to when I was a baby, this was before the witch kissed me.
So you're
And
just
so this is actually like an extremely good event for me. I no longer have to just put buckets and buckets and buckets underneath myself to control my excess.
I'm still a monkey.
How's it going? I'm
So
breast
I am
milk,
still
baby.
thinking.
I
All
look
of them would
exactly
be
the same
age.
because I have not changed design for thousands of years. I look
Okay.
exactly
Come on.
the same as when
You're-
I was born.
You're telling me right now that Meta Knight wasn't an oddish when it was a baby that just grew up and put on a mask and cut its
Well,
hair?
if we're rewinding time about the same time, then he looks exactly the same. But if we're going like back 3,000 years or something, yeah, he's an oddish, obviously.
I knew it.
You
Fucking
know this-
care
you
about
know
me.
what
We should
Kirby
ask-
game
we
I
should
like?
Ask.
We should ask Meta Knight some more questions, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Have you ever
if-
played the Kirby game where you can ride a hamster? I like that one.
Yes, I have
That's
played
the
that one.
Have you ever played
Two.
Kirby's Epic Yarn?
That's a good game.
I have not actually. I saw it at GameStop
I
for
love
like
that
10
game.
bucks, and I regret not getting it.
What?
You really
I
should
think, I
get
think
it.
it's easily
Yeah,
my
you
favorite
should.
Kirby. It's a very
Love
good
Epic Yarn.
Hmm.
It's really
what's,
epic.
What's your favorite Kirby, Meta Knight? What's your favorite Kirby game?
My favorite Kirby game. It's
What's
probably
the one
Robobot.
where you win?
Yeah,
What's your
The one
favorite
where
Meta Knight
Knight
game?
wins.
It's
that's
well, I mean, technically that's Robobot
Cool, awesome.
because
I-
because Meta Nightmare or something. But
So,
yeah, probably
Meta
like
Knight, what's it like having those famous gnarly plumbers constantly trying to thwart your schemes?
you know, it's kind of annoying once in a while. Sometimes I
Yeah.
gotta get my son Sonic the Hedgehog up in here to help me deal
Oh,
with them.
yes.
And
I
his
think I
wife
saw-
Tails.
I think I saw some art on DeviantArt once of you giving birth to Sonic the Hedgehog.
that's
'Cause
cool.
they're
Can we
both
get that-
blue
can we put that up,
spheres.
please?
You know,
Can we
I was about to say.
can we get
Yeah, I'll put that up. I'll put that up right here. Yeah.
Just put up a
Can we get a
mosaic
can we get a
censored
zoom in right
image
there in the
that's just
center?
blue and gray.
The
I'm
first
scared.
thing under Rule 34 for Meta Knight is going to be up on the screen in 3, 2, 1, right there.
Let's go.
Yep, there it is.
Oh.
That's it. Hey, Soy Monkey, you're
yeah.
editing this one, right?
Sure.
Yeah, let's start rolling the
well,
clip show,
actually,
baby.
if you edited it, you have to have it out by like midday tomorrow. Can you do that?
Oh, fuck. What
Yeah,
day?
actually, can you get this done before the episode's done
Well-
recording? That'd be great.
Well, no,
Hey,
because
is it
we,
done yet?
We upload on Saturday.
You are correct, and it is currently Thursday.
Thursday.
We
No,
plan
today's
ahead.
Friday. It's
It is
it's
Friday.
Flat Fuck Friday.
It's a Friday.
It is
It's
Friday.
Monkey Monday.
Hey.
Fucking
Grr,
Funky Monkey
Mondays.
Furry
I forgot to
Friday.
retweet Funky Monkey Friday. What kind of monkey am I?
But it's
Yeah.
Monkey Monday.
Okay. If you had like
Stuff
Jeff
Joe finds
Bezos
the
level
internet.
cash, what would you do?
Did you hear that, Meta Knight?
Answer the question, Meta Knight.
Answer the question, Meta
Goddamn
Knight.
question.
Can you say that again?
If you had Jeff Bezos like level cash, what dumb shit would you do?
Or
Yes.
smart shit.
What? What do you mean? Yes. Do you need to turn
Probably.
Barry's audio up on your end, Meta Knight? Because maybe
No,
you should
I
do
heard
that.
it. I just don't know what Catch or Jeff Bezos are.
Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon.
It's
Evil-
like
Cash,
evil
Kirby.
bald man.
currency.
What's Catch?
Unky.
Cash.
Oh,
It's-
Catch. I thought you said catch, like catching a ball or something.
Or like
Yeah.
Cats
No, okay.
2019
Cats.
If Beespo came to you right now and said, "Here's all my money," what would you do with it?
Yeah.
Beespo said, "I'm tired of donating to charity.
Beespo.
I'm tired of donating to charity. I hate it. It's gross. I'm going to donate
Beespo.
all my money from now
To
on
you.
to you. All my government subsidies, all my billion-dollar government subsidies are going to Meta Knight as of now."
Probably make 1 million halberds and then crash them all into the ocean in the span of 3 hours.
That'd be pretty cool.
Mm, that's pretty
So
epic.
stupid.
What if? Okay, but what if Beesbo? What if instead of wanting to go to Mars or whatever it was, he was just like, "I'm gonna make Meta Knight real," and that was his goal with all of his money.
It's about
Meta Knight
time.
is real.
Yeah,
I don't
have you
know
not
why
seen the
every-
pinned
Instead
post
of
on my
instead of
account?
donating to charity for money laundering purposes,
They
what if he
hire
gave all his
you
money to
for Meta Knight
science,
research.
scientists to make a small blue round man.
I don't know
Very-
why
with a
every rich
metal
person
mask.
doesn't just have a bunch of those like natural history museum displays of like animals in like jungle locations, like those dioramas throughout their house. Because if I was rich, I would just have those in random parts of my house. Like I would
It's
just
scary
be
as
in my
fuck.
kitchen
Oh my
sipping
God.
some coffee, and I would just look out and see a gorilla family, like a stuffed gorilla family
If I-
sitting there in the jungle.
If I were rich,
Given-
I think I would just get like a bunch of taxidermied squirrels. Like I would just have.
Just
I
put 'em in
would
funny poses.
I would probably buy like every taxidermied squirrel that exists, like all the little fireman costume ones and the little cowboys. I would just have a
Oh, yeah,
house.
something
I would
that
just
Barry
have a
found?
house full of those.
Barry, what's
I
that
had
Etsy
kids.
thing that you found?
Oh yeah,
I would buy
weird
all of that.
creatures.
I would say that if I had Beesbo level cash, I would do something very similar to Barry. I would probably have a bunch of different dioramas in my house, except for one of them, one randomly selected out of 45 of the dioramas.
Real
would have
animals?
An actual real silverback gorilla.
Just wandering your house.
Wandering around the
He's-
estate.
He's a very still, gentle creature, but as soon as you can tell he's real, he'll lunge at you and take you in a second.
Oh, I would make our baboon sitcom idea that we had the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Baboon
yeah.
sitcom.
Yeah, okay, so we had this idea where it's like a Cosby Show style sitcom, but instead of evil man as the father, it would be just a normal baboon, just a regular baboon.
I'm editing this,
Where-
right?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. Baboon sitcom theme goes right here. Go.
Not everybody lives the life they lead. Not everybody's got a family. Ain't got nobody there to intercede. You gotta fight for that normality. If you keep trying to survive. Not everybody. You'll land on your feet. You'll land on your feet. Not everybody's got a baboon dad. In fact, I say that almost no one does. It's fair to say that if you have a baboon dad, but this family's got one. Keep trying. They're trying their best with a feral baboon, and he beats his chest, and he beats them to death. 'Cause he's a feral baboon living in a suburban neighborhood, and his name is Baboon Dad.
I'm the one who came up with Baboon Dad.
No, you didn't. You came up with Monkey Dad. That's completely different. This one is specifically a baboon.
I actually
Okay.
know a baboon dad.
Can I talk about what I would do with Beesbo money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would hire the band Cake for like 30 years. Just give them a down payment they couldn't refuse every day. Just sit in my front room and play Going the Distance all day every day.
That's literally
Like
what
the
that bad guy
soundtracks?
from Psych does. There's one
Is
Psych
it?
episode where the bad guy hires Tears for
Tears for
Fears, or
Fears?
whatever
Tears
it's
for
called.
Fears.
Yeah, and they just play music in his house constantly.
Everybody
if I had
wants
access to
be
cake,
the
I would
World.
every
would
time I
simply eat the
jogged
cake.
or ran,
The cake.
I would have them follow me in like an open bed truck,
He's
just
going
playing
the
the
distance.
distance, like slowly following me in the truck.
And then whenever I'm like,
Pretty good.
if I ever decide to go out in the town, they're just like the horns in the background. Purr, short skirt, long jacket, just right in my ear for confidence.
I'd probably buy I'd probably buy a nice new car for my baboon father, so he can go and then accidentally drive it
Break
into a
the
school or
windshield.
something.
I'd probably buy like a nice shirt or something.
Okay, but
Real-
wouldn't
real
that-
life shit.
Okay, but picture it, right? Picture this sitcom, right? The older son, like, he saves up a bunch of money and buys a nice car for his baboon father, and the baboon's super happy. He's like beating his chest and stuff, and then he just immediately drives into a school.
Wait,
Wouldn't
can we
that
do
be
a
just
little?
such
Can we do,
such a good?
can we do a little
such a
improv
good
scene
show.
of Baboon Dad?
Yeah.
I'll add like background
Yeah.
music and shit. Okay, so
Okay.
Who's Baboon Dad?
P Monkey, you're Baboon Dad.
I don't want to be
Um,
baboon dad.
okay.
I can't do good monkey
Who,
noises.
Barry?
Who can I be?
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
so Barry,
okay.
Barry's
Yeah,
Baboon
Barry.
Dad.
Okay,
Barry.
Barry's baboon dad. We need
I'll
to
be-
have.
Can I
We
be
need to
Derek?
have like.
Can I be
We
the
need to
car?
have like the. We need to have the older teenage son. We need to have
Yeah,
like the middle
okay.
daughter, and we need to have
Cool.
like
Younger
the really,
I'll,
the really
I'll be
young,
the irritable
adorable
stepbrother
daughter.
who got married in and then his dad died or something.
Oh sure,
so-
okay.
So you're
And
And then we
Hank
need,
Steve's
and then we need
stepson.
his wife.
No, I'm gonna be the car.
You're not the car. You can't be a car.
Too late. I'm already the car. I've already become the car.
Dads.
Okay,
And
well I'll.
dad's car.
I guess I'll be the little girl. I'll be the little adorable girl. Okay.
Okay, so Joam, you're the angsty teenage son who's not.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Angsty stepson.
Angsty stepson.
okay.
What are you doing, step
Well, I am
bro?
your stepson.
Okay, I guess I'll be the mom. I'm the mom then.
Cool.
Okay, Roach,
Oh,
you're,
wait,
you're the
every-
middle daughter, Roach, or the
Every
older
episode
son.
ends with the baboon fucking his wife.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
like over the end
Okay,
credits.
so Barry. So you
Or
gotta-
optionally, every episode ends with the baboon tearing apart his children and then the audience.
so it's
No,
got to
that's
start
just
with
the
like
Seinfeld theme.
It's got to start with you opening the door with the theme coming in. Like,
No,
you know,
no,
the
it starts
classic-
with a zoom in on the house, Simpson style,
Okay, right. So
and then it
well,
cuts to somebody opening the door with like
Okay.
applause, like audience
Wait,
applause.
someone
I'll
has to be
start,
the
ready?
live studio audience, man.
You're the live studio audience, Roach. That's
Okay,
you.
I got you.
Okay, ready? So, intro music here. Honey, is that you? Got into the peanut butter again, did you?
Daddy baboon, why is it okay for you to take the peanut butter, but when I do it, I get slapped on the wrist?
Oh my god, Ellie, shut up. I'm trying to do my Kegel exercises.
I just want some peanut. I want to eat something, please.
Ellie, don't
been
bother
so
Derek
long.
while he's doing his kegels. It's very important for a boy his age.
Please, I'm
It's
so hungry.
impossible to focus with you making that racket.
Baboon dad, please, my baboon father, I'm so hungry.
I then hand her a banana.
Oh, wonderful, a banana.
Oh.
Dad, I've been asking for a banana for months.
It's delicious.
God, I'm so jealous.
I then grab my
And then
child
I
by the
walk
head and
halfway up
tear
the
it.
stairs.
Wait, no,
Turn
listen,
and say-
listen.
I walk halfway up the stairs and I'm determined to get up to the top, but I stop and turn around and look over the banister and say, "This house sucks," and then I keep walking.
And then we hear really loud like rock music, like shitty early 2000s rock just coming through his door.
No, it's
I
that
then
one,
chase
like,
him up the stairs and just tear him to shreds, just limb
God,
while screaming.
when will that boy learn?
And the next episode, he comes back replaced by a new actor.
Honey,
Daddy, why did you kill my brother?
honey, it's been a while. Why don't we leave the kids?
No, please don't leave me. I'm so tired of being alone. My brother just died. Please.
So the monkey,
Yeah.
so the monkey kills the kid, and then the wife is like, "Hey, it's been a while."
I
know,
ran to
I
the scene
realize-
wearing a see-through
I
nightgown.
realize this is a TV show. It isn't real, but I'm pretty sure you just killed the actor playing my brother. Please, why would you do that? Isn't there an adult on here somewhere? Can somebody come help us? Isn't there?
That
I
dude got
Producer or
saunters toward the
something.
door.
Hit my daughter and tear her to pieces.
No.
I just lunge at her.
Yeah.
I guess some people really don't change after college.
Okay, and then it
And
cuts to
over this music is
And then we
just
have
footage of the
aggressive
baboon
baboon
fucking his
sex.
wife.
yeah, then it cuts to the baboon just like going ham.
Plowing into the corpse.
Ooh.
No, not the corpse. No, that's too
Didn't
far.
tear her apart?
You went too.
What do you
No,
mean?
not. He's not his daughter. His wife.
No, that's not what I meant.
And the wife is dead.
No, his wife is still alive, isn't she?
His
I
wife
thought she got
stays
torn
alive.
into.
No,
No, I got
it was
torn
the
into.
kids.
I
Oh,
did.
okay,
I
great.
did little Rudy.
Sorry,
What on the continuity of the show, man?
No,
That was
I'm
great.
dead already. I don't really care anymore.
I
In the
can't wait to
season-
edit that.
Yeah, it makes in the season finale, the baboon dad takes off his mask, revealing himself to be an old shriveled up man, and he says, "Rudy, Theo, it was me the whole time, you see."
I'm
Rudy.
Merengue.
Honestly, my favorite
I'm
episode
Goth
was the Christmas
Merengue, and
special.
this was my baboon place.
What's your
He
favorite
rips
Baboon
off
Dad
his
episode,
mask.
Meta Knight?
The Christmas special.
Oh yeah, I remember
Kill Santa.
the Christmas special very well.
Okay, we've discussed what the best Baboon Dad episode is, but what's the worst?
I
The
think we
worst
might.
episode?
Why don't we just talk about Baboon Dad more next time? I feel like we're beating it to death.
No.
The worst is
okay.
the one where the baboon
But
doesn't
we can
show
talk
up
about
to
the
the
worst
set.
Baboon Dad. Yeah, I think the one where Baboon Dad isn't on screen the entire time, but you can hear like screaming coming from off
In the
camera.
background.
I think that was probably the worst episode. Nothing happened.
You can just hear
heard
people
No,
saying,
screaming.
"Come
wrong
on,
answer. There
Baboon,
are
you're
no
on,"
worst
and it's
episodes.
screaming.
They're all amazing.
Well, any of those episodes in the first season where Baboon Dad is played by a monkey that is clearly not a baboon really threw me off.
I know it's
I
really
mean,
annoying.
I came into the series pretty late, but
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
For me-
yeah, I guess it was a stunt double though. The actor for Baboon Dad was sick at the time.
Yeah, when
for
when
me,
the
it
when
made
the when the little kid punches Baboon Dad in the face, and then he immediately like transforms into a stuffed baboon, that was a little jarring. But it was even more jarring like 5 minutes later when the real baboon came on stage and just absolutely murdered the little child.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of the whole like the controversy around having sex with that one flight attendant. Kind of ruined the show for me.
Yeah.
will they, won't they?
Hey, The
Okay,
episode
but
where his gorilla
Baboon,
friend
love or hate Baboon
comes
Dad,
over.
it had some great cameos in that show.
Oh, my favorite episode was the one with cake.
I like the one with Seth MacFarlane.
My favorite was the
That's
one where
Brian Griffin.
Coco the gorilla came on. They had a threesome.
I like the one where Coco the gorilla came out and signed about how much
Man.
he supports the men's rights movement.
Stop
When
it.
Coco the Gorilla started discussing the final filter, I was just like, wow.
It was so good.
Coco would never.
The Seth MacFarlane episode is really good because it's the whole plot, if you guys remember, is just that Baboon Dad really likes Family Guy. So Seth MacFarlane comes out and Baboon Dad's like,
Just loses his mind.
and Seth MacFarlane goes, "Hello there, Baboon Dad. How's it going?" Baboon Dad's like,
He just goes
and he's like,
wild.
"Baboon Dad." It's great. I love that
The
episode.
baboon just like
Well, it was
holds
Seth
his head
Rogen.
in his hands and starts shaking up and down. Just
That's right.
The one where the baboon is completely silent and nobody's on set, but you can just see like blood under the couch.
just slowly
And
zooms
baboon-
in on the baboon's
And
face.
the baboon
bearing
just-
his
Baboon Dad
Jeez.
is just sitting there in silence. That was a great episode.
Baboon Dad is the most canceled show of all time. You know, it moved networks 18 times.
Really, that's fascinating.
I mean, most
An
of that I
asshole.
feel like is due to the
I really
season
liked
one
it when
finale.
Baboon Dad went on the Jerry Springer show. That was great.
Some
I
of the
like it-
best episodes were the table reads they had to re-release after the original ones got taken off the air.
Yeah.
I like when Jerry Seinfeld went on a talk show with the baboon to
Right.
publicly apologize for murdering his children, and the baboon just screamed, and the audience laughed, and Jerry Seinfeld
really
said,
weird,
"No,
'cause
it's
that-
not
that
funny,
was only,
don't
like,
laugh."
Wasn't that like 2 weeks after the baboon said the N-word 8 times? The Laugh Factory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys
No, that
know
was when the
about
show
vintage
got
Baboon
canceled,
Dad box
right?
set?
That was when the show got canceled because like there's.
Jerry's all like, "Do you
C-
have anything
c-
to
I
say
think-
to the audience there,
I don't think it was because it was when the baboon. It was when the baboon went to the Laugh Factory, right? And it went on this like racist tirade, right? But that's not what canceled the show. What canceled the show is when the baboon individually hunted down every person who had been in the audience and killed them Hitman style.
I thought
Alright,
the
I-
cancellation came right after he used the bathroom, seconds after that exact scene, and they showed it like they had a camera in the toilet.
All right, I've got a
Yeah, and the
pretty hot
camera
baboon-
caught all the human bones coming out of his little butthole, and they
I've got a
said,
pretty
"Wait,
hot take
it was
regarding
real the
Baboon Dad
whole
real quick.
time."
Yeah.
I got a hot take regarding Baboon Dad. The show was at its worst. I know a lot of people agree with me, but it was at its worst when it was on Adult Swim.
Mm.
Really fascinating.
Yeah,
I
I, feel
thought
like,
that-
I feel like
I
the
thought that was
CGI
weird
just
because
kind of
everybody was animated except for the baboon, and there were no real deaths, and that was very disappointing to me.
I
had
feel like they
become
tried too hard. when they were on
accustomed to
Adult
see
Swim.
like a kid die per episode.
Yeah, the humor felt very forced.
They tried
Yeah.
way too hard.
They tried way too hard to make Baboon Dad like a platform to market other shows to like Rick and Morty, which was at the time just very small.
When Baboon Dad started screaming, and then all of a sudden his voice cut out and was replaced by a human voice that said, "Look, it's my two best friends, Rick and Morty."
Although
that was very awkward.
I will give them some credit. That did get Rick and Morty kind of really up there, really up the quality of that show. But I mean, at what cost? It really subtracted from the experience of Baboon Dad as a whole.
Remember when they tried to add that quirky new character about 5 seasons in, Marmoset Uncle, and Baboon Dad just ate it immediately? Marmoset Uncle walked in on his little tiny feet and did like a "Hey, look at me" gesture, and then the baboon just immediately plopped him in its mouth.
Exactly.
Adult Swim's producers assumed that the whole thing was like a joke and that deaths were fake, and so they got they got him on the show, and then the baboon actually killed them, and they immediately dropped the show.
I mean,
They didn't realize that the baboon was actually murdering
people are gonna
people.
hate me. They're not gonna like this, but I think Kelsey Grammer was better than Mary-Kate and Ashley as Ruthie.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
That's fascinating.
I just think he brought much more to the role.
Yeah. Kelsey Grammer is the small little child Ruthie. That was extremely good, I think. It was very heartwarming when he asked Baboon Dad for a new bicycle. He said, "Baboon Dad, the kids bullied me at school and tore apart my bicycle." And then Baboon Dad just immediately killed him very violently by taking a stick that Baboon Dad had gotten in the first act of the episode, sort of a Chekhov stick situation, and just impaled Kelsey Grammer on it and stood him in front of their house in the front yard. That was a very good scene.
And there
How
he
do we feel
stayed
about
for the
the-
next
the-
6 seasons.
The Baboon Dad
That's
FX
true.
revival, though.
Oh well, I mean, they got H. John Benjamin. Pretty cool.
Exactly.
That was something.
And they did
Do you
that little
guys,
crossover
watch
Wait,
episode.
Baboon
H.
Dad
John
theories?
Benjamin, the voice actor of Bob Belcher?
And Archer from Archer.
Yes,
And
okay,
Archer.
cool.
The
Yeah,
baboon
I guess I
Dad
forgot
fan
that he
theory
was
where
on
they're
that.
all in a coma the whole time, and the baboon is the only real one.
And where
It's
the
really
baboon
so
speaks
deep.
perfect English and is in like 50s LA solving crimes. That's pretty cool.
I like the one where Seth MacFarlane he provided voiceover during all the jazz sequences, like where Baboon Jones. Why did I say Baboon Jones?
Baboon
No,
Jones.
where Baboon Dad
Baboon Jones is
Baboon-
Baboon's dad, second cousin 3 times removed.
Really? That's
Baboon
fascinating.
Jones.
That's a little.
Yeah,
unfair.
according to Matt Pat on Film Theory.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's,
Well, that's
he's
just
bit of
a
an asshole
theory.
in real life.
Baboon
Really? You hate to see it when a good baboon like that is corrupted by showbiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really let it go to his head.
You know, at one point, Baboon Dad was supposed to be in Super Smash Bros. 64. He was discovered in the files.
Yeah.
But he never
Oh,
made it in
really?
for some reason.
That's
Because
interesting.
Probably
he's so
because
young.
that's where the whole that's where a lot of the controversy of the show came in during the Smash 64's development, so they couldn't finish him.
A lot of you are probably a little too young to remember this, but do you remember the Baboon Dad Dare campaigns?
Oh,
No, I don't think I
remember those.
do.
They would take him, they would tour him to different schools and unleash him on the audience, and he would murder.
Remember in the final season when they made like a microchip that allowed him to speak English like psychically, and he went in front of the camera and said,
"Murder,
"Children,
kill!"
no, he said, "Children, you can fly. Children, climb up onto your roofs and jump off. You can fly."
That's such a good Key and Peele sketch.
Is that a key? Is that what I was thinking of? I knew it was a reference to something.
It's the Key and Peele sketch where it's like it's after
Oh,
they win the Super Bowl, the football guy, and he's like, "You can fly, you can fly.
Oh, yeah.
If you ride your friend on the freeway, he will turn into a car." It's so good.
Yeah. No, yeah, I thought that was really great when Baboon Dad got in front of the camera and he said, "You are immortal. Go ahead, take your parents' gun, shoot yourself. It won't do anything.
All right.
It will
okay.
unlock.
Do
It
you
will
think any of
unlock
us-
your personas. If you shoot yourself in the head, you will gain a persona."
When Baboon Dad like spoke English, and like anytime his children spoke, they'd say, "Hey Baboon Dad, what's up?" And he'd just say, "Shut the fuck up." bitch." I don't care. I didn't
Okay.
ask.
Do you think anybody in here could beat up Baboon Dad if they met him in a dark alleyway?
No.
I could and
Well,
built
I think beating up a baboon wouldn't be too hard if you had like friends with you. But the issue was that nobody was allowed to touch Baboon Dad. That was in his contract.
Yeah, the contract.
Yeah.
He has a physical barrier that manifests every time you try to hit him.
When Baboon Dad was
Yeah,
on
it's called
Nick
the
at Night,
contract.
I feel like the writing was better than maybe any other part in the show's life.
Yeah, but
But-
it lost its edge.
Well, no, but it was also under Dan Schneider, so it was constantly baboon feet shots. Like I wasn't into that.
I like the big crinkly monkey.
I was
feet.
sick of the big crinkly monkey feet.
I
mean,
liked it.
I thought
you know,
I
I
think the most
You know, we
interesting
did get
aspect
some
of
good.
Baboon
We
was
did
his
get a good
large red
crossover
butt.
with Baboon Dad and iCarly.
Yeah, you remember the Miranda Cosgrove Baboon Dad date scene? That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. It really showed the character of Baboon Dad.
She was like, Baboon Dad. He was like, woo! and they were in Japan for a Jonas Brothers concert.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then the George Lopez crossover episode.
Wasn't Baboon Dad in Camp
Stupid,
Rock?
Terrible.
Wasn't he?
Okay,
a
that was
counselor?
victorious.
Okay, but probably the best scene in all of Baboon Dad, not even in the best episode, but the best scene, is when Mr. Electricity from Shark Boy and Lava Girl fought Baboon Dad.
Mr. Electric.
It was
His
the
name is
most
Mr.
amazing
Electric.
battle. The CGI was amazing. I don't know how they did some of that stuff. It was really over. It was
Send
really
him to the
past its
principal's
time.
office and
Well, it
have him
wasn't
expelled.
CGI. Is the thing.
When George Lopez walks in the door, he opens the door, everyone starts clapping and whooping, and he goes, "What's up?"
What?
And he goes,
Oh.
electric eels? it's a joke, but it's not. It's actually electric eels.
Then when he's about to deliver the final blow and kill Baboon Dad, spoilers by the way, he says, "This is gonna mega hurt."
I mean, we've spoiled a lot already. We spoiled the famous Baboon Dad drives his car into the school episode, so I think it's spoiled.
Personally, my favorite
Pretty
scene of
sure we've
Baboon
touched on
Dad
every single episode of Baboon Dad. I think there's no more.
is when little
Alright.
Ruthie asks for food, and Baboon Dad just says, "Yeah."
And then
I like
they
the
tried to
part-
make a spin-off of Baboon Dad after he died, but
Yeah, Camp
Uh,
Baboon
it
Dad.
really-
Well, that's
really
the
didn't-
thing.
it really
Baboon
didn't
can't
matter.
die. Baboon
The
Dad
season
can
2
never
finale.
die.
The season 2 finale was pretty heartbreaking, where it was like,
Is that the one where the space police caught him and put him in a prison, and then Nine Inch Nails hurt plays?
that was a little later on, I think. No, but it was if I remember correctly, it was Derek, the older stepson,
Yeah.
he'd suffered from
Savage?
a mild drug addiction because his friends. It was in the 90s, so you know they were trying to
Peer
get
pressure.
the
Yeah,
message out
Oh,
there.
I remember this
happened
episode.
to
I remember
Wheeler?
this episode, right?
It's
And
the
so,
end
so
of the heart
Baboon,
to heart.
yeah, and it's like Baboon Dad is like, so his wife tells him a story about how when she was dealing with like a cigarette addiction, her father made her do like 50 cigarettes until she was so sick of it she couldn't do it anymore. So that's when so Baboon Dad takes inspiration, right? And he shoots his son up with so much heroin that it kills it.
And then,
okay,
and then
guys, when
he has
is
his arm
Baboon
around
Dad
him.
gonna get a parody arc fight with Sonic?
Baboon Dad in the jungle?
Uh,
Oh, that'd be a cool parody account.
When
It
Baboon
would be
Dad
pretty cool.
unlocks his ultimate holy iron chain blue rhino super baboon blast.
It's so sad to think that to end it all, he got convicted with Phil Spector.
Disgusting.
Very. I have a really important question. Have you ever tried to de-seed yourself? Like, take out all the little seeds in your skin?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I have.
Painful.
Yeah,
Baboon Dad got him.
yeah.
Baboon Dad got very big.
Baboon Dad got
Baboon
coming
Dad
for
doesn't
us
like
soon
the
enough.
seeds. He
This
de-seeded
is
them
like that
one by
movie
one.
Unfriended. Who's he?
Don't say it, don't think it. Baboon Dad.
Baboon Dad.
Say his name.
We've been
You won't be
talking about
laughing.
Baboon Dad for like 30 minutes.
Good.
That's correct.
It's
You
really,
wanted
it's a really
focused
good
episode.
bit.
You got a fucking focused episode.
That's true. We
You
did
want-
get a very focused episode.
Focused
that
Let's
on
do a
note,
that.
segment.
Let's do a segment, movie review. Baboon Dad.
Baboon,
Baboon Dad the movie.
Christmas special.
I can't wait for that to come out. It's
My
gonna be so
favorite
good.
movie,
6 seasons
Baboon,
of a movie?
Oh, okay, bye,
Baboon,
Barry.
Baboon Dad checks in. That was a great movie.
Baboon Dad.
I can't
Baba
wait for the
Booey.
new Baboon Dad movie reboot.
Oh, Barry
actually.
Baboon is back. It appears that we successfully resuscitated him, and now Meta and I can ask him his question.
Wait, Barry,
Barry,
can you
Barry.
speak?
I think I already asked him
Uh-oh.
about the seeds.
Wait, no, he didn't answer because he was
Barry's
gone.
having
Uh,
trouble.
Barry's
Okay,
having
Barry,
technical
have you
difficulties right
ever tried
He
to
is
like
he is
take out all the
glitching
little
in and
seeds
out
in
of
your
the
skin?
jungle bar.
Barry is typing.
He is glitching in and out of the jungle bar, and you
His
can see-
existence is fleeting.
As is customary for Barry Baboon to do. Oh,
Audio.
He says
No.
audio no work.
Barry Baboon glitch boss theme.
Do you have another mic you can use, Barry Baboon?
Barry
ma-
Baboon's awakening juice has worn
Wait, I
off
think I hear him.
completely.
I think I hear him. Hold on.
Barry. Oh, there we go. That's something. I see audio.
Yeah.
Sweet summer chat.
I hear him. I hear him.
Speaking
Wait.
I'm trying out a different mic. This is just no mic at all.
Okay.
That sounds perfect.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
well,
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
can
I
you
think it's-
hear this?
yeah,
Yeah.
Don't move it anymore though, okay? Because that really hurt our ears.
I
quite a
cut
bit.
that. I'm cutting this whole thing.
Okay, cool.
Beauty.
Okay, so Barry Baboon, Meta Knight had a question for you.
Okay, Barry. So you know how you're a strawberry?
Yes.
You have all the little seeds in your skin. Have you ever tried removing them?
Yes. It was incredibly painful.
Yes, but did it work?
What
And how
happened?
did you
It-
taste without them?
It was just a strawberry with no seeds. Really wasn't a huge difference. Just incredibly painful.
I
Like
see.
pulling out a
Nice.
finger.
I always thought it was kind of like an Eric Killmonger deal where you have all those scars all over your body, and every time you.
No, see, I assumed that
another person.
if you pull a seed out, then like sort of a pale liquid, like a sort of a pus, would start coming out, sort of oozing out of your
I
your
hate this
pores.
conversation.
Is
This
it
is
is it true
gross.
that each of those little seeds is the size of a bullet that you can load into a gun?
See, I was thinking the little ropes of pus would come out of each of your individual pores if you were to take your seeds out.
What was the
Physically ill.
Yeah.
No, those are that's his central nervous system.
I see.
what was
Should
the
I,
Caribbean giant? The thick ropes of
Oh,
mucus.
yeah, the gross of you. That's come.
I love
That's
the
not gonna be out
Caribbean.
yet.
That episode
I
is
love
coming
the
out still. It has not come out
Caribbean.
yet.
Should I reprise my segment?
Yeah, if it's gonna
Yeah.
be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
tough guy.
Sorry, not funny enough.
Give it a second.
Good old fashioned.
Oh, it's funny now.
Hey.
I don't know, the funny-o-meter is still kind of on the low. Uh-oh, the funny-o-meter is rising.
I can't seem to the facts. Okay, here we go. I got a poem for you today. Ready?
Yay!
Oh man, an old favorite.
E minor. Yeah.
All right, this one's gonna take some feeling to put into it. Reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up, churning and burning. They yearn for the cup. They
We're going to
deftly
get a
maneuver and
DMCA
muscle for rank.
takedown.
Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, they pour through the turns. Their prowess is potent and secretly stern. As they speed through the finish, the flags go down. The fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty, except for one man, still driving and striving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago, somebody left with the cup. He's driving and striving and hugging the turns and thinking
Is
of
anyone
someone
gonna
for whom
stop
he
him?
still burns. All right, come on, do it with me.
I
Ready?
don't think
do
we
it with me.
can.
I
Do
think
it
I
with me.
can-
Do it with me. Three,
I think I can
two,
just.
one.
I think
He's
I
gonna
can.
stand.
I think I can just mute him. Okay, he is muted.
Awesome.
That
Let's
was
read this. Let's read this poem that Barry sent. Do you want to read this poem, Barry?
Here, hi guys, it's me, Soy Monkey. I'm here to read a poem on my segment. This one's called "The Big Baboon." It's by my good dearest friend Hilaire Bellic, whom I know from Monkey. Anyway, the Big Baboon is found upon the plains of the Caribou. He goes about with nothing on. Open
A
bracket.
shocking thing to
a
do.
shocking thing to do.
Thank you, close bracket, period. But if he dressed up respectably and let his whiskers grow,
Period.
Big Baboon
Wait, that's a
would
comma.
be
Fuck.
to Mr. So-and-so.
Just nonsense. Just fucking
that was
nonsense.
beautiful.
But if he
It doesn't
dressed
make any
up
sense.
respectably and let his whiskers grow, how like this big baboon would be to Mr. So-and-so. What does that mean?
I think it's
Who
talking
is
about
Mr.
evolution.
This is very ominous. Who is Mr. So-and-so?
I think
so
it's talking about
ominous.
man.
You won't be laughing when he kills you.
If
Wait,
he
I have a
puts-
really important question right now.
The so-and-so man.
The
I have
big
a really
baboon
important
dash.
question, guys. Really important question.
Yes.
Can I say come?
Yeah, you can say.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
go ahead.
going the distance.
Because like I was on the HQ podcast the other day and they wouldn't let me say come. I was
What's an
infurious.
HQ podcast?
What's the HQ
That was a garbage
podcast?
poem.
HQP podcast. It's a cool place. Cool guys.
Yeah, it
Yeah, but
sounds
what
good
is
for our
it?
podcast
But
though.
what is it?
It's a
What do they do?
podcast about high quality rips
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh.
See if you got a
monkeys
parody
on it?
group.
Do they have a lot of monkeys? Or
Do they have 120 subs? Who good? Because neither do we. We have 119.
Yeah,
Not
we
anymore.
get an average of 3 to 5 likes.
I'm
Like
unsubbing
only
right now.
1/10 of our viewers view our thing. I mean, subscribers view our videos.
That's Bernie Sanders again. He's
How long
back.
until
What?
Monkey Time is? How long until Jungle Fix is the most subscribed to channel on YouTube?
Never.
Still gotta be
About
P
2
series.
years.
Right now, nobody else actually has 120 followers, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Nobody on
We
the
were the
planet.
first to do
Not one
it.
channel.
We're making history, baby.
We received the leaf play button from
We-
Jungle YouTube.
We've split it 6 ways.
From Susan YouTube.
Yes. Susan Wojak.
Susan Wojak. Wojak. Oh,
I thought it was
God.
pronounced
Hit the
Wojcicki.
Wojak and don't you come.
Susan
Oh.
Wojak Horseman.
Keck.
Wait, guys, I got a work story.
All right.
Oh yeah, you
No,
do.
you don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you
baby.
can have a work story. Come on, buddy. Tell us your work story.
All right,
Sing it.
baby. All right. So this is a story about how I met a very strange man. So this was
Yeah.
last week. A man came in, and he was a very skinny man wearing a large fur coat, despite the fact that it's 80 degrees in the middle of
Okay.
a southern winter. He was a very small man, and he walked in, and he kind of sounded a lot like a Heath Ledger Joker. And he walked in, and he was like,
Sorry, this is on you. Sorry, you did the voice, okay?
Reed, hello.
and he was like, "Let me get some of that. Let me get a plate,
Let me
Big
get some of
plate.
that. Let me get a plate, a big plate.
big plate." And the first
Big
thing I'd like,
plate.
give me some of that right there, that good stuff, the
Give me
yaki,
some of that
teriyaki.
right there, the yaki, the teriyaki gang wing.
Give me that yaki right there.
Give me,
And then he was like, "Make that a double. Make that a double."
make that a double.
And then he went all the way to the other end.
I'm
It was
going all the
like-
way to the other end.
And he was like, "That rice right there, that good stuff. Give me that."
That's right.
He's going the distance.
And when I
I'm
tr-
going the distance.
And when I tried to scoop up the rice, he was like, "No, not that spot."
No, not that spot.
And I began to swirl my spoon
Gang
around,
weed.
looking for certain areas until it was like, "Yeah, that one
Find
right
a
there."
certain area right there.
Right
that
there.
one. Right there.
So I scooped it into a plate,
Yeah, do it, bitch.
and that's actually what he was like. He was like, "Yeah, do it like that, like that."
Yeah, fucking
And then I
do
went
it.
to the end, and I was in the cash register. And he
Go
was
to
like,
the
"Look at
cash
me."
register.
Look
Look
at
at me. Look at me. I'm the
And
captain
then
now.
he looked down to my name tag and was like, "Look at me, Gabriel.
Look at me, Gabriel.
We're going places. You and me, kid. We're going places."
Don't look at me.
Gabe, we're going places. Come on.
Don't-
Come on, let's go.
don't look
We're
at me.
going right now.
Don't look at me. Don't look at
And he
me.
gave me a 20, and he was like, "No change."
Here's
I did-
change.
He said, "No change.
No, here's no change.
No change." He gave me a 20. He was like, "No change."
No change. My food
Yeah,
was
so
only
that's
$2.
$22.49.
It's 22.49. He meant that he had no change. He can't do it. He had no change. But yeah.
Listen, Gabe, you never can trust social workers these days.
to the social worker.
Yeah, and then he was like, "This is either going to be the first of many times or the last time you see me."
This will be the last time you see
Depending
me
on
first.
whether they get me.
He threw a smoke bomb at the ground, and I never saw him again.
And
he
then,
left. He
but you
left.
did. Okay, yeah, he threw a Snoke. He threw Snoke from
He
the
threw a
Last Jedi.
smoke bomb.
No,
Ah,
he threw-
Ted Snoke,
He
Andy Circus
No,
blast.
he threw a smoke bomb down, right? And the man disappeared, but you could see a baboon skittering off in the distance.
I don't know why that reminds me of this. Oh, I think it was like a Tumblr repost I saw. 'cause
Reminds me of this movie about this guy dressed like a bat, and there's this clown that he fights.
No, but it was like this
You
post.
mean Iron Man?
Yeah,
I love that
exactly.
movie.
It was like a girl who worked at Starbucks, and Iron Man showed up. No, it was a girl who worked at Starbucks, and there was like a very eccentric Mad Hatter-looking man who walked into Starbucks and got in line, and said something like fucking insane, like I've got too many clocks. How can you wait for time to keep some crazy shit like that? And she
Oh,
responded.
yeah.
She responded like, "You can't wait for a ticking clock. You've got no time." And he apparently went, "Clever girl." Gave her a $30 tip and then left without ordering anything.
So stupid. Incredibly dumb.
MFW, my face went.
Is that me?
The Lego Batman says Iron Man sucks.
Holy
Whoa!
shit, that's nasty.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Why would you
controversial.
say that? That
though,
has
right?
to be Photoshop.
Ah!
Yo.
He wouldn't say that. I'm literally
literally
crying
would.
and
He
shaking
literally
right now.
says it in the theater.
There's no
Look
way
it
he
up.
says that for real.
No,
He
what,
actually
what- it was even
he
weirder
says,
when
"I'm
it was even weirder when Baboon
in the movie.
when
It's
when-
freaking crazy.
yeah, it was even weirder when Batman like came onto the Baboon Dad set with no provocation and just
Oh God,
pointed
we're
at him and
back on
said,
Baboon Dad.
and,
It was so
and
wild
he
when
just
Baboon
pointed
Dad
him,
came into
he
my
just
Panda
pointed at him with
Express.
his big finger, his big cartoonishly long finger, and he said, "Baboon Dad, you have failed this city," and then he ran off. It was very funny. This is my favorite episode.
Baboon
when,
Dad
uh,
endorses
No, my
Planned
favorite Baboon
Parenthood.
Dad episode is when the wife says, is when Baboon Dad says, ooh, 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 and then the wife says, only a finger, and then he takes out his comedically large finger.
Okay.
Yeah.
His
that's
cummy
enough.
finger.
When Baboon Dad teamed up with Chris Christie to campaign for Donald Trump, that was very strange to me.
Weird, yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the part.
It's even
of,
weirder when
uh,
Chris
I think it
Christie's
was-
body was found under a bridge.
I like when
I liked the
Baboon
part
Dad
in
said,
season 3 where Baboon Dad appears as a giant holographic head and goes,
When it was revealed that Baboon Dad had been the traitor the whole time.
yeah, that's right.
Let me think. Do I have anything? Do I have any other funny word stories?
No, you don't.
So
Yeah.
Meta Knight, what are your thoughts on Galacta Knight? What are you gonna do?
Galacta Knight, is that the Marvel villain?
Oh.
Yes, he is. Meta Knight will have his own movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Whoa! That's
He will
pretty
be
cool.
fighting alongside Batman and Superman in
What if they
Avengers
put
5.
what if they
Return
put
of
Super
Galacta Knight.
what if they put Super Mario in the Marvel? How epic would that
He
be?
already is. He
What if
already
they-
freaking is.
What if they put the Watch Monkeys in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I mean,
Dude,
Man,
if-
you should start your own
Watch
parody
That
group
sounds
called
so
MCU.
You know Marvel
Meta
Monkeys?
Cinematic Universe.
Do you know like Marvel Apes? I think it's called Ape Vengers, where
That'd
all of
be
the
so
Marvel
cool.
characters apes. It's like an alternate universe. They should do that for the What If series.
That
Yeah,
is.
that would be
They
crazy.
should.
Yeah.
They should just do our Avengers for What If.
They
Hey,
should
Roach.
steal every part of it and not talk to any of us about it. That would be so cool.
Roach,
I
Roach,
would, honest to God, be honored.
Roach.
Yeah. What's up?
Remember Edgy Avengers?
What
The
a
best
time.
arc?
What a time. Even though I technically wasn't an edgy character, I just got a new sword that happened to be black.
I was like, hey, you want to be in an edgy arc?
And I was like, sure.
The thing is, I was proud of that final battle video until it got
Yeah.
corrupted.
It was really cool. Like the part I saw was really
Don't look
cool.
at me! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Okay, who's giving birth this time?
It's Piss Monkey.
That episode of Baboon Dad where it was just
Dad, are you giving
40
birth
minutes of-
again?
40 hours of him in labor, which was very biologically strange. He was just heaving the entire time. And it was-
They implanted a human clone into his stomach, and as it slowly gestated and grew bigger, his belly got more and more swollen until finally he farted out a fully adult human.
he became a horse.
He became a
He
horse.
was a horse.
Finally, he became a horse, and the
Horse.
baby was a dolphin.
I think it's hyenas or
was.
something like that. One
Yeah,
of
it
those
is hyenas.
animals that gives birth through their
To
penis.
humans?
Yeah.
They give birth to humans?
Like
That's
there's
pretty
some
cool.
animal where the female of the
Yeah.
species
Yeah,
has penises
Female
that they give
hyenas have
birth
a
to.
penis,
Yeah.
and they give birth.
I know
to it.
that with
Sometimes
what
the
is it,
babies
with,
die in the penis and they get stuck there.
I think it's what is it? It's seahorses. The female impregnates the male seahorse. Like the female has an egg and she drops the egg in the male's sperm sac, and then later on the sperm sac opens up and little baby seahorses come out.
Have
Yeah,
you
I
guys
can't
ever
believe
actually seen it
Emperor
happen? Like it's really weird, man.
Was that Saruman?
Exactly.
Was that Saruman on top of this tower going om nom 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 om nom 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 nom?
Was that Arthur Knight?
He's saying
It is
Hakuna
part-
Matata.
I'm pretty sure he's saying Hakuna Matata.
Mahu.
He lost on Duel Bormahu.
What's that, Italian?
Kreblings from Dunland.
Corpland from Dungingsdale.
Wait, we should talk about that joke. We were watching Lord of the Rings, and there's a scene where not Elrond, Legolas. Legolas points in the distance at a bunch of birds flying near them, and just such a bunch of gibberish words. He points at a bunch of birds
from Dunland.
Oh yeah, okay. So he points at a bunch of birds, and then he says, "Creebanes from Dunland." And it's just
They're
so
bats,
stupid.
actually.
No, they're birds. They're actually
They're
birds.
bat birds. They're bat birds.
They're birds. Birds are
But
bats.
He says it as though we're supposed to know what Creebanes are, what Dunland is.
Exactly. Yeah. No,
Guys, do you know what the? Did you
There's
say
so much
something about the
stupid
bird?
gibberish in that
North
movie.
America.
Did you guys say something about the bird? Do you
Another-
know something about the bird?
No.
The bird is the word.
Brian
Yeah, shut
Toast!
the fuck
There's
up.
another really funny scene in the third one where they visit Saruman's castle, and he's standing over them and he's just like, "Oh, you want me to turn myself over to you? Well, I might as well give you the 3 blue orbs of the 7 wizards and the 5 great swords of the Red Kings." It's so. What the heck are these old men talking about?
He looks at the camera and winks like we're supposed to know what he's talking about.
I think it was
Everyone
explained
goes,
more
"Oh,
in the,
yeah."
in the Lord of the Rings parody arc. I think it
Yeah,
made
Chekhov's blue orbs.
That still only counts as one.
That still only counts as one. Elf, stupid elf. Oh,
Man,
oh,
your staff's
ho,
not
ho,
there.
ho. Legolas, I never noticed how lithe you are and how translucently pale your skin is in the moonlight. Ho, 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 ho. Gimli Shadowfax ship. I'm a big.
talking
That time that Legolas, Legolas says, "You shall have my bow" to Frodo, and then never speaks to him ever again.
That's true. I don't think he does talk to Frodo after that, does he?
Even like generally,
Yep.
that sounds wrong.
I don't think it is. I think it's
Well,
probably
I mean,
Did you watch
Legolas,
the extended version?
Legolas and Gimli barely have any lines in the first movie. Like, they say
Yeah.
stuff at the beginning, and then other than Gimli, like, being really sad that his brother or whatever died, like, I don't think he says anything else.
cousin,
after
I
that.
think.
His cousin. My cousin, Brown Brick, he just died.
But
Brown
what about
bricks.
what about the bed party?
It wasn't brown. Hang on.
Brown bricks. I
the
am
bed
doing
party
brown
at the
bricks with
end.
Minecraft.
Ah, gosh, it's so funny where Frodo's in bed and then everyone in the entire cast walks in through the front door, and Gimli comes in and he charges in like Kramer.
He throws his arms out.
He charges in like Kramer and then throws his arms out like in a big like a big
And then
goofy
says the
uncle
N-word
pose.
like Kramer.
Yep, that's great. No, oh my, every hobbit jumping on the bed with Frodo is just so stupid.
Every
so
time
ridiculous.
Cuts to Ian
it
McKellen.
sounds like Kramer.
Cuts to fucking Ian McKellen going,
He's just
going,
like, yeah, all the hobbits are jumping on top of Frodo, and like Gimli and Elrond are just standing there.
Close up
And,
of Ian
and then a
McKellen.
close up on Ian McKellen's face, and he's just going, ho 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 ho.
And that's only the second of 9 endings.
Yes. So that was our Lord of the Rings movie review. 0 out of 5 pooflings because there's no monkeys in it.
No monkey.
There's elephants.
There
Okay,
are elephants.
That reminded me, I came up with like this scene that keeps playing in my head from a movie that doesn't exist that I
Yeah,
came up with,
okay.
where like guys are about to start a heist, like to rob a bank
Uh-huh.
with guns, and they're all wearing suits and monkey masks, and like the leader is looking at all the guys, and he like has his monkey mask on top of his head, and he says, "Remember, no monkey business," and he pulls it over his head and charges into the bank with guns blazing.
That's a great scene. And
Sounds
I
like
think it's
GTA.
also the scene that ends this episode, maybe, because we've been going for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Maybe, do you think?
Yeah.
We're going for a hot minute.
Oh no, I feel
Time.
the brain juice, whatever we call this stupid plot device.
Awakening juice.
I feel the awakening juice wearing off. Oh no.
Every new beginning.
He is
Alright,
going
I-
everywhere.
Another beginning.
Are we
This
ending the
has
podcast?
been Baboon
That was
Dad.
monkey
This
time,
has
everybody.
been
Dad.
Baboon Dad. If you're sad, if you're mad, you can watch
Are we ending the
Baboon
episode here?
Dad. This has
Baboon
been
Dad.
Baboon Dad. This
Alright.
has been Baboon
Well, I
Dad.
guess I better go crash
Turn off the
Albert
TV
back
right
into
now,
the
or
ocean
he
again.
will come through it.
Baboon Dad.
Okay.
Wow.